We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Number 75 makes his big league debut right after this. Tyler Chatwood, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Stepping in, Adam Frazier. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
The 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
I mean, you couldn't ask any more out of a leadoff hitter. You have 2 jobs, to get on base and to work the pitcher as much as you could, and he executed both those to a T.
Into the box, Colin Moran. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. It's been pretty good, 5 for 12. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Got him to go down swinging there. Colin Moran goes down for the first out of the game. Stepping in now, Brian Reynolds. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. And another foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Stepping in, Gerard Dyson. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Robbie Erlin, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. D-Row, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge one-run victory yesterday. Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
The 2-0 on the way. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Off the LED board and gone. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or 2 early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
At the plate now, David Bodie. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Bodie, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Heading out towards shallow right. Dyson will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Here's Gregory Polanco. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
To the plate now, Kevin Newman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-1 the count. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. Cubs lead it 1-0. So striding forward now, Miguel Amaya, and he'll make his major league debut here. Always fun to watch a guy get his career started.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield from center to both corners with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Hayward, 30 years of age. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2 one more time. Full count now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Ready now, Wilson Contreras. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Hayward, base runner at first with one out. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting in, the shortstop, Nico Horner.
At the plate, Nico Horner, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 2 out with the man at first. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Robbie Erlin. 9-1-2 due up. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he fouls this one off. And this is popped up near second base. And this is taken in for out number 1. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Frazier. He singled his last time up. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And this throw gets away from him.
The center fielder, number 10.
Digging in to try it again. Brian Reynolds. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the inning hot and brings in Josh Bell.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder, number 6.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's Gerard Dyson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Fouled away. The 0-2. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
The 0-1 offering. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
1-2. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Standing in now, Kevin Newman. No balls and a strike to count. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cubs 1. Into the box now, Tyler Chatwood. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Tyler Chatwood.
First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 home. He's outside for a ball.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting the take sign on right here.
The 2-0. is swung on and missed. Strike one.
One strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is right there, one down. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So one away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Fouled off. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he is in there at third with a one-out triple. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. One out and a runner on third. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Has a look, now the pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-2. Lined into right, a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for fifth best in the National League. At the plate, David Bodie. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Two pitches fouled away. Runner at first here, one man out. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. Two down.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
So now to the plate, Ian Happ. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Richard Rodriguez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Rodriguez.
Miguel Amaya will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Miguel Amaya has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, who's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well, that's off the plate.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
2 out, bases loaded. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as the lead will change hands now at 4-3.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in two right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
The one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the at-bat. 3 runs already home here. Look out, 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
The set and the 2-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Cubs lead this one 4-3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Richard Rodriguez as we begin the top of the 4th.
Richard Rodriguez.
Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
So here's Adam Frazier as he'll send a ground ball down to third. The second for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Striding in once again, Colin Moran. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The 1-0 home. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He's around first, heading for 2.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and he will not make the play. It's off his glove. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ballgame. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Josh Bell the next to hit. No balls and 1 strike. In his career, Bell is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even now at 4 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Nico Horner. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First offering on its way. And he pops him up back behind second base. Frazier will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Alec Mills. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Career homer number 149. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 5-4 Chicago. So digging in now, Gerard Dyson. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Popped him up. Rizzo is under it. 1 away. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Kevin Newman. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Happ picks it up. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. At the plate now, Jacob Stallings, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. Bryant's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Nick Berti, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 57.
Now at the plate, David Bodie. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
David Bodie.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ian Happ, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitchers.
First pitch coming, here it is. In there, no balls and a strike. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And a Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Amaya has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 3-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fielded cleanly to Frazier at the bag. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Jose Osuna will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 36, Jose Osuna.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Ryan Tepera takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Stepping in now, Colin Moran, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. First and second here with nobody out. Good waste pitch, 1-2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
In now, Brian Reynolds. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch popped up. Rizzo has a play. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Josh Bell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Blake Cederlin enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For the Pirates, number 62, Blake Cederlin.
Settling in now, Jason Hayward. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he takes strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward is gone on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on a mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Frazier onto the grass. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Now to the plate, Nico Horner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Dyson on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. All set for the start of the inning. Striding into the box, Gerard Dyson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
On the run is Contreras. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 3-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Newman. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Ball
Tough
2.
pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kyle Crick will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Luke Maley is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 14, Luke Maley.
Victor Caratini is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Crick is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1 swing and a hot shot toward third, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
First pitch on its way. This pitch is popped up. Newman is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Anthony Rizzo will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Reynolds is on the move for it. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
With 2 outs, I totally understand sending him there, but with only 1 out, you've got to be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
To the plate now, David Bodie, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They lead it 5-4.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. 0-1 the count. Fouled away. Line to the right side. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Second base.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Ready with the 0-1. Fouled off.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
0-2 count and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. No one out with a runner at second. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. Runner at second here with one man out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Got him, and that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Standing in now, Brian Reynolds. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a pop-up now. Bryant is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Pirates leave one, and the deficit holds at 5-4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ian Happ. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
So now to the plate, Miguel Amaya, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Frazier over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a step off. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Ready with the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for the Cubs. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Bell. He'll begin things against Craig Kimbrell, who tries to close the door in this one. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dan Winkler comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th, number 43.
First offering on its way.
Winkler.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the ninth.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now here it comes. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another one sent foul. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's the first pitch to him. Gregory Polanco is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Here's the pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Just hung in there on that one. has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line hard. Foul. Struck him out. And it's good night, Pittsburgh.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Alec Mills gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Dan Winkler wraps it up for the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score.